Welcome back to Manor Lords and this Manor Lords challenge where we are trying to restore the peace without fishing, foraging, or hunting. We can't hunt, so we don't have any hunting grounds, but we are trying to survive without collecting that types of food, and we can only do farming and we can only do veggie farms and obviously the backyard extensions, and that was a struggle as you saw in the first episode. This is episode 2, by the way. If you want to see how we got to this point without hunting and foraging, this is how we got there. It's linked in the description, so go and check that out right now. And another challenge we also have in this Let's Play series is that we can't use our retinue and we can't use any militia. We are only allowed to use mercenaries, and we almost, I'm gonna be honest and say we almost lost the last episode, because if Hildebolt would have taken the last camp here, he would be all over the place claiming new regions. So luckily we did that, and I think we could potentially survive here. A couple of notes as well from the last episodes. Thanks to you guys. I forgot to build the well. I think I even had it out here. I don't know if I placed it down or not. I think I just showed it, but I didn't place it down, so we're gonna do it right away. So thank you all that let me know in the comments how stupid I am, but there is the well. I also got some suggestions about the farming here. Since we have in here, we did select that food variety will help us with approval. So you guys said that even though we're doing rye here, it would be kind of smart to do, at least where we can do wheat. I think we have wheat in these fields, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, ish wheat right there, because that will help with food variety, and that is something I definitely will do or look into. So thank you as well for letting me know in the comments. You also want me to dig down into the salt mine here, which is smart, and I will try to go into that in this episode. But before we do that, I need to start making money through timber, because we need a lot of timber to build here, and I always like to have a nice timber set up over here, well, in the forest somewhere, and that is what I will prioritize for this video. But thank you all comments, and thank you all that did watch the last episode that are coming in, and thank you all new subscribers that are joining in this episode right here. But that's all we did in the last episode. So grab your shield, sharpen your axe, and let the saga continue. And just before we ended the last episode, we were done with the farming. So all the food should actually be... Oh, we can keep one in there. Oh, really? We don't have that much flour, honestly. So food might not be as good as I thought. We have 3 months. So one thing I was been thinking about, first of all, we need to get rid of the stone in here. So I'm going to add 3 folks in here. What else do you need? Planks. I'm going to... yeah, I know we need planks, but I guess that's gonna... No, that can't wait. We need a lot of buildings here. I'm gonna get 1 in here to collect the stone for me. The other one is gonna go in here to the saw pit. However, we want a timber supply of 20, so don't make more than that. The other thing I was thinking here, for these guys, I'm thinking about making them into small holdings already. Actually, we don't need anyone here. We don't need anyone here. You can go back to work. I like to have 1 here, actually. Is that the only... Really? That can't be it. Yeah, we have 1 here. But that's not enough. Not enough. So, yeah, we're gonna look into that as well. But now, let's figure out how we will do... Actually, now when we can, let's get more folks in here so we can get rid of all the stone in here. Because I want to remove this building. I have a feeling we can get... Yeah, we can go right here. But emmer as well. We do have a lot of emmer here, so I might actually do that instead, just for the food variety. But now, barley as well. I know we have barley in here. I don't want to set that up there. I could potentially actually... You know what? I'm gonna save the barley fertility there, and I'm gonna do chopping wood this way. So what I normally do is placing down too steep to build. Wait, there's a hill here? Oh, there's a hill here. Well, that changes stuff. Oh wow, it's really steep. So we can build up here, but this is where I will try to move farming eventually. So I don't want to move too far up that way. I wasn't planning for this to be this steep. Well, I guess we're gonna change this up and build over here. Well, we have salt there as well. This is not too good. I might use this area. Yeah. I don't want to go too far that way. I could put one here. I want to build. I mean, I don't mind spreading them out actually. We can do one here, and we can do. I know we have salt there, but you can do one this way. There we go. And then we want to plant trees. We want to have one on each side at least. So over here we have one here. So I'm gonna see if we can plop one in. You know what? I'm gonna do a road around this, like so, and then we could probably build the forester around like this. I'm gonna make two on this side like this. Then gonna replant trees there, and then we need folks to live here, right? So we're gonna do a road like this, and then here we will do housing. Can we actually make this like this? And whenever we build now, we are fitting. Actually, I don't want this road any longer. We are fitting 2 families in each houses because that is the new update. That is how Manor Lords will be played from now on, unless they change it. And let's go all the way there, and let's make sure that we have 2 houses like this. That's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and we want this backyard icon as well, so we can get some goats. I think that is gonna be my go-to because we want to get some shoes. That's only 6 families though, so that's not a lot. But that is what we're gonna do. I'm not sure if we need one in here, so I'm gonna get you there so we can get more trees for now. Because I know once in a time when you played Manor Lords, if you were building and you didn't have anyone manned in the logging camp, they didn't work for some reason. Very odd. Anyways, they're getting the stone. Nice to see. We have 4 months of food, so I might actually end up making these into small holdings. This one should definitely be a small holding. And this should definitely be built out. There we go. How many planks do we have? 42. Wait. Where's the timber? Alright, you get out of there. This will now be moved, because we're going to make all the timber production over here. I don't mind having this over here. That way we can potentially put the planks here, and then over here we will build shields or whatnot, because that will be sold quicker if it's closer to the trading point right there. So we have one there, but I do want another one. I'm gonna see if we can put another saw pit right outside like this. Make sure to build a road. Not sure if we can build houses here. Might be too steep. I'm gonna try. We can afford 2 houses, I think. Too steep. Yeah, it's not gonna let me. Sometimes when it is steep, you can build facing this way, like so.
Hey, bring that piece over here.
Not enough good. So this is actually possible. Too steep to build. I guess not. Why is that road on this side? Can we just do like this? Let's give it one more shot. Like this. So it's not enough goods, but then it says too steep. So that sucks. However, the last try, I just want to get this above here, just to see if we can get it done. No, yeah, it's not gonna work. All right, too bad. Too bad. I mean, if we're gonna have this area running, we need more families to live here, obviously. So we're gonna have to figure out a way how to move this in here. I'm gonna. I'm not a big fan of that. Why is it too steep? I don't want to build way up here. That's not good enough for me. I could move the fields, and like we have like this massive field where we can build that instead. So I might actually end up doing that once we have food under control. I'm not going to do that now, obviously. And we could actually, there's a little space right here, so I'm gonna move these, see if we can fit them probably behind here instead. Get another ox. We're gonna need a lot of those. So we're gonna put them in these logging camps. Small stable being built. How many oxen do we have? 11. That's fine. We do also want to start micromanage this area. And you also told me to do 1% tax. That's actually pretty smart. If you do, I don't know if you need to do this, but if you do taxes here and you do 1%, the happiness won't change. They will still be happy. We get 1% out of this into our treasury. 1% out of this is not a lot. But once we make bank, there's got to be a lot more. So there's rather just get that done now. Now, we have yarn. We need to start thinking about clothes. And also about the ale. Because we want to push this above 80. That's very crucial. If we can push that above 80, they're going to be very happy. So I'm wondering if... I mean, barley is not that good. Oh, sorry. Where can we see? Could do some barley fields there. I mean, definitely around the lake. Because right now I know ale will help us push this to 80. But there we go. Now these are the only available housing plots that we have left. So we're gonna make them like this, so we can move in 6 folks. And then we're gonna get to logging here. So it's very important to add an ox to these. Get an ox in here as well. And 2 is not gonna cut it for me. I want more. I'm not gonna just have those because we're gonna make a lot of logs and a lot of planks here. Adding those. So now we're good to go now. But this is not enough houses. 6 families will probably just man this area. So maybe I will set up a new area over here. How many logs do we have? We have 13 logs. Yeah, I might do that. No, I will not do that actually. I might get one over here eventually, but we need to start small right now. Because we also have to think about we haven't even manned this. What else do you need? You need more food. Meat and fishes. Animal produce. Well, that's not good. Well, we can't upgrade this house. That's actually pretty good. Do we want to, though? Yeah, I actually want to do this. What do you work with? You're a miller, Okay, so let's remove you. Like this. Because it's time to start micromanaging a bit here. You... really? Are you kidding me? I was so close. Panic camp. Pause. He... really? That was so quick. We didn't stand a chance. Well, we can't use our retinue, so we're gonna pull out. Oh, really? Yeah, we don't have an option here. It's gonna be pretty expensive. Pull these guys here. Luckily, we are the closest here, but we need to go here to claim this camp. And not only for the money, but also because we need the influence. We need to start claiming regions. Very important. There we go. And if we're gonna stand a chance against Hillebolt, we need mercenaries to actually be paid monthly and staying with us without... Just gonna kill these. Archers, are you kidding me? You better not be coming in my... Oh, are you kidding me? You go this way. Oh, the raiders! Should have kept an eye on that, but luckily I think that there's just 2. That's actually pretty good timing right there. But yeah, you're gonna get this. You are just gonna get this. We did kill those. That's actually pretty good because now we got influence to potentially claim 2 new camps or 2 regions here. We need 1,000 for each. We have 1,300. It's so funny with these outlaws because they always want to push the archers. Makes sense, but they're almost addicted to archers. Alright, claim the camp. And it's actually good that this happened because now we got a lot of influence. We also got some money into our treasury. And we all did that with only 1 mercenary. Look at that. Gone. And there's that. Alright, so we want mercenaries to be on the payroll to stay here in our city. This would be nice. However, we are not making enough money right now to do that. Oh, did it move in already? Nice. All right, so you, for some reason I can't press the house. There we go. You gotta go in here. These now will start giving me some goats. There we go. And start giving me some trees here. We do want to start planting as soon as we can as well. And that way we can remove this, because now this will not be an area where we will do trees. This will also be moved. What's this? Trading. You can be done as well. I'm just gonna move this down by the church. Not sure what I want to build here, but we're gonna move them this way. There we go. Is this empty? Yes, good. So remove this as well. I'm not gonna have... we can do this now. Yes, upgrade this. Because I figured we could... we have 23 yarn. I don't think clothing will be enough, dude, though. Like, I really don't. It's gonna waste all the yarn as well. Well, we need to set up this area, because now we will make clothes here. And yarn and clothes is pretty easy to get a lot of and start selling. So I am gonna build... do like this. One in each. Or two in each. That's 3 houses. So one in each here. And then potentially add one more family in each of those. So 2 in each. So we're gonna get a lot of clothing here. A lot of yarn that we can start selling. I think that's pretty good. Because now they will move into the lumber area first. But if we can make this one. We have 11 on the side. I know. We're gonna fix that soon. First of all, warehouse worker. Not any longer. Go into the church on the sign. Just give me... no, you can actually be on the sign. What are you doing? Warehouse worker. Not anymore on the sign. We need to fix this. We can't have it like this. You are on the sign. Good. So these will be on the sign because right now the trees are pretty tiny. We won't get that much. However, these 3 on the sign. No. Small holding. Well, didn't mean to do that, but you're going to be a small holding as well. Guess you're getting another family member there. Good. Then this one. We have 2 in here. Trader... no, not trader, not warehouse worker. This one, with all the beetroot, you should also be small holding. Because we need more food. That's actually a problem right now. So there we go. Keep building. We have 11 families building, which is actually pretty good. Because we're building a lot right now. So there we go. Get this done as well. So we can just add this into a small holding. We will have 2 families working here, which actually is very good. As you can see, they're back here already. Giving me some food. We want that variety for the happiness. So there we go. Small holdings. There we go. Nice. Alright. So these guys level 2. You will now become a tailor's workshop. So no more picks for you. You're going to start making some clothing. So you are a baker. I don't think you need to be a baker any longer. Nope. So you can't... you have 3 in the communal oven. Alright. So these 2 right here. Let's remove you as well. I will keep these guys in the farmhouse. Both of them. We need more, I know. But that will be it for now. 2 unassigned here as well. You both will go into the farmhouse. That way we have always 4 families in here. And that's too little right now. But that is what we're going to do. Where do you live? You live way over here. That also means that we need more houses for... both the storehouse but also the granary, because we can't have a family that live over here to work there. That's madness. Madness. All right, get those goats. Nice. All right, so over here now. I'm gonna remove you. I'm gonna remove you. I'm gonna remove you. Forester, removing you as well. Okay, so let's see here. You guys are unassigned. Good. So 1 is gonna go in here. How much do we have? Not that much. And 2 go in there. 1 go into the storehouse. 1 go into the charcoal. And then we have 1 more here. Granary worker. Okay, so that's the granary worker. You are potentially a charcoal burner later. And then these 2 unassigned, both of you, go in here. Go in there. Actually, that is what I want to do because we need more charcoal. And no traders now, so we are gonna put you 2 in here. So this granary worker might actually become a trader eventually, But we're going to move the trade away from here as well. But that's a pretty good start, I think. Right? And now we don't have this man at all, so we're gonna wait for these guys to move in. While we wait, let's see if we can get some more goats, because right now we need to fix the shoes, because if we have both shoes, leather, yarn, and clothing, I think they will be pretty happy. So now they're gonna move into this house, unfortunately. But again, I don't think that's a bad thing, because we do need, yeah, there we go. We do need families to work in there. 2 families are on the sign. This should be you two. You should be on the sign. Gravedigger. No. Not any longer. Unassigned. So all of these should be my unassigned families that help with building and whatnot. I don't mind doing this, because that way they have a bigger pantry. So are you going to do that? Good. And we're going to get some milk as well. That will also help with the animal produce. We don't have a lot of it right now. So keep on building here. Keep on moving in. Can't really do too much about that right now. We're just gonna wait for families to move in. We're gonna make this into level 2 because we get a bigger pantry, which is good. Speaking of water, I don't think we have enough demand in the city. We do want to spread this out as well. This one is way too close, but we definitely need one way over here. I'm gonna build it right there. And then for these folks that live way over here, let's give them some water over here as well. Maybe one on this side as well. It's good to have them spread out. And there we go, we just leveled up as well. We need to come to a small city, I think it's called, well, after that we can get the berries. I'm not going to do it for this series though, but we could technically do it, because that we've still achieved the achievement by not doing it, so yeah. Anyways, just waiting for families to move in now, and they're going to move in here. One thing that is a bit concerning is the money here. I'm going to get another horse. That way we will have 4 horses, so whenever we do man this, we're gonna get stuff out of here. Stone, ooh, tools. This is not good. We're gonna have to start buying tools now. Not good. Not good. We have 16 planks. Yeah, folks need to start moving in here now, because planks could actually be sold. And probably fuel as well. We're running low. Are you just standing there? No, it's not going low. We have 13. We had 8 before, so it's going up. Yeah, there we go. It's going up. We don't have enough firewood. So they're being too quickly here in the charcoal burner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move one into there. That way we might get quicker. Alright, you moved in. Good. Yeah, what to do here? 20 timber. I'm going to get you into the saw pit. I think that's going to be good, because then we can start getting some planks. We can start selling that. Because right now, I'm not really sure how we're going to afford the tools. We have none right now. We're going to have to buy this. We have 10 now. That's good. I mean, these will stop working without tools. Now, back to the tailor shop. Are you making clothing? No, you need to make clothing out of yarn, otherwise you won't work. There we go. Again, these guys, I know they're not giving me that much food right now. These guys will eventually be unassigned. But for now, we do need more yarn, so I'm going to do like this. That way we get more clothing, so let's get these 3 in there. I don't think we're building now. Are we building? Because otherwise, we do need one unassigned family. I think we're fine now. I think all the wells are done. Yep. 100% coverage. We do need to build these out as well. But for now, this will be fine. Just give me one more family so we can get more timber. Okay, planks are adding up. Nice. So let's go in here now. We want to keep some planks, but we do also need to export some, because we need to start making money. I'm going to keep 50 for now. Sell the rest. Charcoal. I mean, keep 100. Sell the rest. I don't think we have anything else to sell. Maybe potentially clothing. We have 9. That should help with happiness. Oh, we can't get herbs either because we're not gathering. Crazy. Yep. All right, so you moved in. What will I do with you? Well, I'm gonna put you in the logging camp here, because I think if we get more logs, we get more planks, because we have the limit on 20, which probably is too much actually. We can have that limit on 14. That's fine. Give me those planks. Sell the planks. Good. Still need 6 more families to move in, which is kind of crazy because I need to man these. 2 families making clothing. We're gonna run out of yarn. Yeah. I think it's good that we had these here. That way we will always have families getting me yarn. Food is looking okay. Have this started to harvest? Yeah. How many more days? Alright, we're fine. So I think food is just precisely under control. We are on the edge. But right now we need to focus on money. Like we really need to focus on money because we could get attacked. Well, it's going to be a while before we get attacked. But we need, folks, we need mercenaries here to stay guard. And we need to pay them monthly. Otherwise we won't stand a chance. What we can do, however, is that we can start claiming some regions here. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take this one as well because it's pretty badass. And then we just have these 2 left. Normally Hildebolt doesn't fight us for these. So let's pray that he doesn't do it any longer. Because then we are potentially pretty screwed. Alright, how much wool? We have like no. Wow. This is not good. Oh, they're sick. No. That's what I meant. We need those herbs. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. This is a hard challenge, guys. I know we need to get the salt as well, but for right now, salt is just gonna bring us money. I don't think we get that much from selling salt, honestly. How much do we get from salt? This could actually be a pretty good idea. Is it in here? Claimed regions. Let's go. Where's the salt? There. Alright, we get 5 from salt, and that's pretty easy resource to get. That's not a bad idea. Alright, let's get that. Let's get that again. Yeah, let's get that. Let's get a small like a small little setup with salt here. We're eventually gonna get 2, but we're gonna start with 1 at the quarry mining pit. Okay, so let's see if we can actually we get one like this and like collapse increases. I know that's fine. Actually, we want to be able to walk around here, so let's just get this road up like this. Not sure how I want to do there later, but I want to path around. Let's see if we can actually squeeze in. Yeah, it works a bit like that. Pretty crazy. Okay, so it's still on the resource apparently, and well, there we go. So now, houses for this could potentially be next to the church here. I might move these again. So you go over here. You go over here. I'm going to build the houses here. Do we want a road around the church? Yeah, we do. It look like there's a road right here. Definitely should connect that to something. So get the road around the church. There's another road right there as well. So I'm just going to get like this. I'm going to collect this right there. Eventually, once those are gone. Another family did move in, which is good because he's gonna be needed here to work here. But you know what? All right, now we're getting yarn. We have 42 clothing. That's good. That's really good. We can probably sell that, so that's good. Keep getting whatever we can from over here. And now, let's get this away from here. Because these can just be sold right away, like the salt that we get from these deposit. And we're going to put like 1 or 2 families in this one. And hopefully we can get the salt out of here quickly. I'm just going to make sure that we are allowing salt over here. So if you got to do like this and then go into salt. Let's go into this one and uncheck salt. Ooh, I kind of want the yarn to come over there instead of... Because here's the... yeah, why would I want the yarn over here? Alright, never mind. 50 planks. And we have a lot of timber. That means that we can definitely put... Where? Woodcutter? Yeah, I was going to say warehouse worker. Yeah, we can put you in this pit. Get to work. This family has to be on the side. So we need a worker. At least for now. In this winter when... Oh, wait a minute. few days left. This winter, I'm gonna remove these, and hopefully by the end of winter, these guys will be working there. I think that's good. And after that setup, it's time to set up the area where we will sell. And since we have a pretty annoying hill here, let's see if we can do like this. I'm not really sure what the best way to do this is. But I'm gonna do like this, and potentially we can. We only have one family building here, but we want the trade to be as close as possible to this. So I'm gonna do 2 like this, and then obviously we want a storehouse on this side. And can we get a road around like this, and then down? I'm gonna get houses up there eventually, but there we go. Keep on building. Clothing. Still really far away to get that extra. I think it's the food variety. So we're just gonna keep on building here. Hopefully we'll get more folks to move in. Are they not? This. Pause. Oh, close call. I was gonna say, are they not planting here? But they are planting pretty good here. That's nice. Are we getting any food? Yeah, we actually have. Look at all that veggies. That's very good. We have more veggies now than what we have with the fields. So we need to get the fields going as well. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be done. Alright, let's see where they came. They came right here. So let's see if we can get those mercenaries before Hildebolt buys them. I might just get Nasvis and Hangas. Where's that? Nasvis and Hangas. You know, I might just get. It doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna get the sheep as ones. Yeah, let's get those. That's fine. It's not gonna be that far away, so you come this way now. Can actually start running a bit here. Yes, we can get a head start, just in case he does buy mercenaries, which he did. Run. Where's he coming from? No. You could not buy from this one, right? Oh, he's up here. Okay, we're good. We're good to go. We're gonna get the first. I still want these guys to run, though. They should get those. They're 2 units against 1, so that shouldn't be a problem. We cannot forget about those guys, though, so let's just pay attention. And don't forget this time, which I usually do. Let's go down and get this road now. We have 4 more houses to move in. So that's very good. We can finally get the salt up and running. And what we do want is a road here. Now we hear the church clock, and we get 1 more family. That is for the wood production. Why can't we? Well, there we go. 3 families here. That is a good start for this area. I might just get more in here than I thought, but there we go. We will get a lot of salt. Nice. Now. Wait, what was that sound? They're not there already. Oh, they are there already. Okay. Oh, wow. Didn't think they were going to get there that quick. We're actually getting hammered here. Good thing we didn't lose anyone there. But yeah, we're down to 11. We should get this. Get them down. Push forward. That was a pretty close call. Anyways, there's bandits. Not the best fighters. We're going to claim this now. We're going to send this to... Yeah, I always send it to the treasury. That's what we need the money now. And this is actually... The regional wealth is actually going up. That's really nice to see. And since we'll get more trading posts, I'm just going to keep buying those horses whenever we can. And now this guy... Where do I want you? I kind of want... You know what? I'm going to get both of them into planting trees, because that's going to save a lot of time. So just plant in this area. And this guy plant in this area. And I know we won't have anyone on the sign right now. So what I will do is I'm going to go back here now, and we're going to say goodbye to all the wool for now. But the next family that does move in will be working here. So there we go. And then these guys will get the salt, and then we get money. 4 families. Is that enough for the fields? Not sure, but they have 2 oxen to work here. You can see the rain is messing me with us a bit here. But last time we did a harvest, we did have way less food. I think we're down to like 1 month, and we have 7 now. And it's thanks to the veggies. Yeah, a bit of the fruit as well. But we need animal produce. We need animal produce bad. You can see we're missing this. So that's not good. So what do we get in here? I say we just keep getting the milk from these. That way we get hides as well. And that way we can get shoes. I think that's going to be the best for us right now. We have 6 right now. It's not going to make a lot of leather. But that will make us some shoes as well. Getting the church upgraded. Maybe some of you had told me to do that as well. A screen got the screen. Upgrade the church. But we have tested that. It's not giving us that much happiness. If any even. So that's why we're not really pushing this. Because now it's super expensive as well. We cannot afford all that. I know we can make some of that stuff. But yeah. Anyways. Now we have this ready to go. So this one. I'm just going to uncheck everything here. Except the stuff that we will sell. For now, nothing really. Like I'm not gonna, yeah, we're gonna keep it like that for now. And then for these two, I would love to get 8 families to work here, but maybe they start with 4. Well, that doesn't work. If I do like this, all right, 3, 6. Yeah, that's fine. We got 6 families in here. Start working in this area. Start selling. Because we will get a lot of stuff to sell. Let's see here. Yeah, look at the charcoal. It's actually piling up. Nice. Raise sheaves. Yeah, we're not going to sell that. We're going to make shoes out of that. Or food, not shoes. Well, you can't eat shoes, right? Alright, these. Gonna make goats. Finish the last one. Oh, did you move in here? Yes, you did. Amazing. And we didn't even add the goats here, which is actually perfect. So now before winter, I'm going to get you in the sheep farm because in the winter, you can't work. And as you can see, this is why we wanted to get those 10 sheep. Because now we have 27. And they're breeding pretty quick. So that's very nice. Now get the goats for the animal produce and hides. Very good. And look at this. Now we can start upgrading here. I'm going to upgrade these ones. That's a good start because that will also give them a bigger pantry. Now they're collecting these at the same time. Look at all that beetroot. Getting some carrots here soon. And we need to get these up and running. Oh. Well, they're harvesting right now. Once they're done here, I'm gonna move them over. They're gonna have to plant here. So we're gonna get even more bread soon. We do kinda need folks to work in those. Yeah. We need families everywhere all the time. It's insane. I was thinking about building houses. No, this is not how I want this. We don't want communal ovens in the long run, right? That makes no sense. Let's get rid of this. We want a bakery, right? Like these two should be bakeries. What do you work with now? You're like the farmers are working there. Okay, good. So what I want to do, I'm going to upgrade this. And I'm going to remove this. Because that's going to be a bakery. One bakery and the other 2 will go in here. That's it. That's what we're going to do. Nice. You moved in. Where do I want you? I want you in here. Because we technically don't need one in this storehouse that desperately. At least not now. Look at these nice fields. Love the small holdings. Alright, there we go. We're going to build houses here. The windmill. I'm just going to build a new one. Can we build it here? 100%. Yeah, because the bakers will be right there. It makes so much sense to have these here. 2 of them. We're going to expand farming this way soon. So expect more houses. Get rid of this. So we're going to build houses here. They're going to work in this. And this farmhouse right here. Potentially getting another farmhouse. No. 1 farmhouse is okay for these. And they actually are done right now. So let's see if... No, they're making the rye grain. We're just going to wait for them to do that. There we go. We got a large city now. Small town. Oh, it's a small town we were pushing. Yeah. So once we have the small town, we can actually start getting the food from fishes and whatnot. We're not going to do it, though. But that's really good to see. I'm going to upgrade this as well. And now once this is upgraded, eventually we will get bakers in both of these. But these guys go in here. You're not allowed to work there any longer. There we go. So where do I want you? Unassigned. Good. Now, when they're unassigned, we're gonna make them into a bakery. And that's why we're not switching to wheat just yet, because we need one bakery for wheat, and we need one for the rye as well. So we're just gonna be patient here. Get this up and running. We need families to work in these as well. So we need houses over here. I know we have some. So the question is, oh, how much wool? You have like no wool. Not good. Not good at all. Okay, speed this up. I'm just gonna get you in the windmill. Because we need to start getting that food, and the bakery should be ready soon. Can we get rid of this? This stone. Oh, we don't have anyone working in here. I'm just gonna put one in here just to get the stone here. That's why we're not collecting this. Let me get two in there. There we go. There, no. Get the stone! I want to build houses here. How are we looking with the planks? 90 planks. Look at that. And look at the money. Yes. This is actually good. This is very good. However, we cannot afford mercenaries just yet. But just remember, we will get attacked by raiders soon. So we just need to keep building that up. Rye bread. Make the rye bread. Are we done in here? No. Being pretty slow here, but that's fine. Food is good. Food is under control right now. So now they will start moving in. Is it over here now? So for this area, let's make sure that we have goats for these ones. And then I think I will be pretty happy with goats, because after that we should have enough. Keep getting horses. After that we should have enough to start getting the leather production as well. And since we have this over here, we do also want to get some hitching posts over here where we can hitch the horses. So get this up like so. Doesn't have to look all nice, but there we go. And you might be wondering why we have the storehouse here. Is because the families that work here will collect all the stuff we will sell. So the families that work in this trading post right here, they will just go back and forth here. They will collect the stuff from the storehouse, but then go. If we didn't have this here, these guys would have to walk down to this storehouse and then back again and then to the trading point. So it's all about trying to minimize walking distance for those traders. Someone did move in. No? Ooh, they did. Nice. Time to get some salt. Do we need this? Yeah, might as well. And we did get rid of this stone. Good. So I'm going to remove you, because these should be unassigned. It's these families right here. However, we do need more unassigned families, because otherwise that will take ages. Are you cold? Wait a minute, I know the problem. Yeah, that is the problem. Yeah. Alright, so what I will do, I was going to build this way, but what I will do now is actually go up. I was going to do like this. That will also not really be great for happiness. But I just figured, if we do like this, that's eventually 10 families. You know what? This might be looking dumb. But look at this. Hear me out. Hear me out. That's 18 timber. 18 timber. We're gonna raise this up again. We want 20 again. And the reason why is because we can actually man these fully and still put families in the storehouse and potentially add folks into the windmills as well. So that's why we're doing that. And it's all for this area. I think that will be smart. Still making rye grain. Food at 10 months. Look at that. Beautiful. And I'm not really sure when the next raid is coming. It could honestly be whenever. It could be whenever. So we might soon I might start getting some nice mercenaries. Those archers are pretty nice to have. And remember, we can't use the manor. We can't use our militia. That's the whole point. And this is way too close. Like, if we get mercenary, or if we get attacked here, we're screwed. We're so screwed. Alright, another family move in. Okay, so I could put you in the granary. I probably should do that actually. Because how much salt do we have? We have a lot of clothes. We can actually start selling that. We have 3 salt. Really? They're really that slow? That's insane. Let's push this up. Let's push that up. Let's push both of them up. Okay, not yet, I guess. Alright, let's go in here. Let's see that. I want 20 tools, not 200. Let's get 20. And now let's see if we can start selling the clothes. Export those. I want to keep 50. Sell the rest, right? And then we're gonna start making something from those planks as well. Yeah, we want the planks to come up here. That is definitely something what we want, because that way we can actually sell whatever we produce over here. That would be very good. Let's get the goats in here. So whenever they do move in here, we have goats ready to go. Yep, there we go. So let's go back in. Ooh, panic camp. I'm just gonna pause the game, because otherwise Hillbolt will buy the mercenaries. The last thing, I'm just gonna double check and see how much the salt is. 250, that's so much. The thing is, right now we don't need any. We're not gonna make a butcher, so just sell all of it. Make that money. And I think that's good. Oh, pause. I almost unpaused. I did unpause. Now. Ooh, these are not very good. Hangras. Where's that? Where are... They will come from this, and they're right there. Okay, that's pretty good. So let's pull out some mercenaries. Good thing the AI doesn't run. I'm just gonna use the cheap ones as well. Why waste our money? And I'm just gonna stay here for this fight, because otherwise I will forget about these. Now he's pulling out men as well. And the good thing with this is that he's actually wasting money as well, because he's not getting any influence. He's not getting the money. And so that's just good for us. And now we're at the point where we're finally starting to make money again. And we have the food under control. So we have been focusing a lot on the money in this episode here. Let's see if we can make a nice little hamburger right here. And then let's push in from both sides. There we go. They shouldn't stand a chance, right? 16. They're surrounded. There we go. Much better. Use the advantage. There we go. Get the treasury. And then disband. I just heard families plop in over here. And the thing is also, like, we have traders down here. We haven't really set this area up yet. So once we have that area up, which we will soon, we will be good to go. 20 timber is in the construction right now, so that's very good. We can build our huge housing row. And I'm gonna get you in here again. So there we go. These guys are done in here. Good. Do we need you in the windmill? It's in here. Right, great. Yeah, we kind of do. So you go in here, and you go in here. There we go. Now let's get these up. Let's get the houses. I know there's a lot of houses here, but it's gonna be good in the long run. We want 2 houses on each, like this. That's 9. Eventually 18 families. Insane row like here. I might even make a row behind, just in case we want to build more houses there. But these will also be moved in first. But we need to prioritize granary and storehouses, because if this is not, look at this. This is making folks very unhappy, and that could be why we don't have this at 80 right now, because we need that at 80 to make everyone happy, so we get 2 families to move in each month. So that's what we're gonna try to push. Now, this guy that we did move in here, you are gonna go into this, because we have like no wool right now. I know I want to man this as well, but we don't need to move the yarn there. Just have 2 families in there so we can get more wool. There we go. Now we're getting wool. Look at that. Okay, we stopped at 10. Alright, pretty good. Anyways, salt. 18 salt. Nice. Good. Houses are being built. I think for this row, I always said that chicken coops is probably the easiest food item. But I feel like if we have a lot of salt, we could use the pork. So what if we make all these into pigs. Normally I would like to get the chicken coops just for the eggs and chicken. But since we have assault, we have to take advantage of that as well. So get this done. Family just moved in. Nice. So we can finally set this area up. One family to move in here. You go in the trader. Now we only have like a small area set up here. Let's get one more horse. Let's remove. We only have 2 families in here, so I'm gonna remove 2 of them. And there we go. How many can we fit in here? None. Okay, so we need to keep buying horses. But we're not gonna add a second family here just yet. Unless, I mean, we need to start selling. We have so much charcoal to sell. Yeah, again, I'm telling you, this is what we need to push right now. The farming, which we can make even more, like bigger fields over here facing this way. But most importantly, the granary and storehouse. This guy, get the goats. So we have goats here, the whole array here. Now we can actually upgrade these houses. Pretty cool. I'm guessing they are closest to the marketplace. That is what is the difference here. But we do have milk, which is nice. Look at all that rye bread, by the way. And that is all to the bakery because we get, like, I think it's the double amount of bread from this bakery right now. So that's why it's better to have that than the communal oven. So that's good to see. We don't really have... I mean, it is the milk. So what if we get pigs all the way here? I think that's going to be really good. It's going to be a while before they move in. But as soon as they do, let's just pray. Let's just pray that the happiness goes to 80. Otherwise, we have to get the ale. And I really want to get this to... I mean, we could buy ale, potentially. Just for the happiness, getting the folks to move in. But I mean, we have farming for ale. Oh, wow. They're just chopping down trees like mad men. Let's just make them... plant this whole area again. There we go. This guy. Plant this whole area. There we go. Why are you not using the road? Just use the road. Come on. Alright. Get to selling. One more day. There we go. Do we have the stable space, by the way? Yeah, we do. Barely, though. So let's get these upgraded. So we have room for all the animals that we are keeping. There we go. And you can see the horses are right here. That's also a new update that they keep the assigned horses closest to their buildings or oxen or whatnot. So that's really nice. So get there. And now we still need to add the farmhouse. How many more days? 111 days. So we will potentially only get 2, maybe 3 families to move in here. So that's not good either. And you are working way over here, right? Yeah. And you are working and living here. So these guys, you should be in the salt. 41 salt. Yeah, mine is going up. That's good. That's very good. Chance of collapse 2. That's pretty good. But we need folks in here. I don't want the salt to go there. I want the salt to come here, actually. Let's see here. Planks we want here. We want salt over here. Is there anything else? Yeah, clothes as well. And then uncheck this or build that out. And then let's uncheck salt from this one. We don't want salt here any longer. Sorry. And we're gonna make sure that we don't have clothing in this one either. I know this is right next to the tailor, so we want this to be moved away from here. We don't want planks in here either. Tools I kind of want there, so that's fine. There we go. Let's go up here. And now the next family that does move in, I'm thinking about adding them into the storehouse so we can get the supplies here. However, I'm not sure if it's worth it though. If this is gonna be worth it, we need like 5-6 families in here. Otherwise, it's like pointless. All right, they're moving in. Good. We get 30 each month. That is not enough to pay those mercenaries too. So that's why we really need to start building out here. And you know what? I'm gonna get you in the storehouse. Hopefully, they will actually start collecting some stuff in there. Get another horse. Have room for them, which is good. We need 2 more horses. Well, we need to order 1 more, and then we have filled the other one. We could always just remove this one, but they're gonna stay in there. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now we have pigs added here as well. We're not gonna get anything from those pigs unless families does move in, but at least we have pigs ready to go. And then hopefully we have 10 pork actually. Maybe it does work still. I'm not sure. Anyhow, you can tell that those small holdings are actually helping out a lot. Because, yeah, look how full they are. They work in these fields. Amazing. We have 15 months of food. We can expand so much quicker, guys. It's insane. We need to start eyeing out this area. Barley. It's like this whole area. Can we build a road? It's like... It's like up here, right? Is there a way where you can see this? It's really annoying that we can't see it. I'm just going to do like this. I hate that the fertility goes away when we're doing this. I think there is a way to make it stay up. Barley, yeah, that's good. So this whole area could be barley farm, but then again, it's steep. Can we even build here? Let's see if we can build. Yeah, we can build here actually. That's pretty good. Is that the priority though? That's the question. This road is gonna go up here. I might, not sure, but I might do some more fields up here in this corner just for the ale between episodes. I'm not sure, but I might just set up an area here where not set up the area, but just make the fields, you know what I mean, and just get the 3-year rotation. I'm not gonna get folks moved in there because we need but we can't anyways, just because we need this to 80. We need those 2 families a month each month to really start making bank, and we need families moving quickly. And that's why Manor Lords changed so much now. It's so hard to go to 80, and it's just so slow and hard to get this city to bloom. But look at that. Look at all that charcoal. Should be selling all that. Speaking of that, I mean, we have too much food here. I want the influence. What if we do like 10% of our food away? Oh, really? That makes someone happy? I'm not doing that. I was thinking about giving away the food. That way we get influence, but I'm not touching that then. I might even start. I'd rather sell the food. I mean, no, there's no way. I'm not doing that. Wait, did someone move in here? Yeah, they did move in. 2 families moved in. Alright. Getting you in here. And I'm getting you in here. And one thing I actually did notice as well. Oop. August now. Let's get you in here. Oh, no. Don't demolish. 25 days. I might have to get you in here. Windmills, you're not working. It's these 2 right here. Yeah. We still need 4 in the farms to make that work. Okay, so unfortunately, that is what we're gonna have to do. And one thing that I just remembered as well, since we put this guy in here, look at this. He's having his market stall way over here. We don't want that. So what we will do here is we will make a nice little market stand for you over here. We probably need some water over here as well. But I'm just gonna do like this. Actually, I don't want you to have a market stall. Let's get the stuff here. But in the future, we want a granary. We want another storehouse here to get the supplies of these families that do live over here. Yeah, keep it like this. Why is that red? That's white again. Weird. Look at the money too, by the way. This is very nice. I feel kind of safe getting. I know. Yeah, these archers. These I'm getting. That way. Ooh, kind of like those. 110. Yeah, we can't afford that just yet. But just in case we do get attacked, we have these ready to go. I want to put them up here. Just so if we do get attacked, we have something to throw at them without them burning down our city. I don't like having all these trees here. So if they're coming from this way, it's going to be hard for our archers to shoot them down and whatnot. So we might remove some forests. We're going to make a field here, but yeah, we will see how that turns out. Let's make sure here that we... Wait, this is year 4 in August. We should start harvest very soon. And food is at 15 months and fuel 41. Insane. Let's get this bandit camp as well. Before we do anything, it's right there. Our army is coming from this way. I was gonna keep those. I was gonna do like this. I'm just gonna do like this, and then we will have... Yeah, he's pulling out his men. Where is he coming from? Where is he coming from? He's coming from this. Okay, we're fine. Alright, so we should be getting this one as well. So now we're finally getting some mercenaries. We can probably start claiming some regions soon. Now when we have some more money, what I want to do is to go into the manor and just do like a nice 10%er. Because we're still not pushing 80. We will still have enough to have one family move in each month. And that way we get some money into the treasury. I think that will be a nice way. And then we're going to try to keep these mercenaries. That is the plan. We don't need you to run. Just walk here nice and slowly. We cannot forget about these guys though. But we want them to be alive. They cannot die fighting these. I hate the forest here actually. That's not a good sign. Maybe we can bait them to come out this way. How do you even cross? Can you cross the water here? No, I think they have to walk across the bridge here. Oh, let's actually start running here a bit. Because he is way too close. Because he might get some influence from fighting there as well. So let's get these out here. They might even be able... Are they crossing the water here? I might actually be a bit careful here. Let's just see if you cross here. Are they gonna walk? Yeah, they're walking across the water. Did not expect them to do that. I think I tried this in the last... Oh, they come... Let's see if we can push this way. Because we are way too spread out. Because we want them to come at me here. Fight them in the open here. That's going to be good for us. And maybe if we just get the archers up like this. And you guys in a nice shield wall. Speaking of shield wall, you know what to do. Down below the video. Get the shield wall up. And do a defensive stand. And you just shoot at will. And now they're obviously pushing this shield wall. So you're going to run away. You're going to run away this way. Run, 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 run. Push it from the side. You push it from the side as well. That should... Yeah, broken. There we go. I was going to say, that should make us not lose any men. So now I feel almost too safe having this massive army. But that way we are protected if we are getting hammered by... Oh, no, you go this way. You get this camp. But yeah, we need money in the bank here. Did we go down to no? That's gonna be because we aren't. Let's go here. Let's see how much we have. 68. Yeah, we're still fine. We are fine. So that's very good to know. And the thing is, we don't know when we're getting attacked here. So what I want to do, just quickly for you guys, is in here. If you want to get rid of some of those trees, what you can do. I'm gonna do farming here anyways. What we can do here is that I'm just gonna do like this. One huge field like this. Just to get rid of the forest. I'm gonna do fields here anyways. Just so we can set up our men here. Ready to go. And if... Ooh, we don't want... Who's in the shield wall? No shield wall. Come on. Alright, come this way. That way we can defend and also shoot with our archers if we do get attacked. I just want to get rid of this... shield wall. No. Actually, I don't mind. Oh, maybe actually, if we have them in the shield wall, which I was about to do, I think they get tired. Alright, there we go. I think we're fine here. They're gonna be standing right there. Money will keep on coming in now. Let's see how he's doing. How is he doing? Look at this. He's getting the planks here. He's getting the clothes here. That's going to make it so much more easier for these guys to just sell the stuff. That's just amazing. Now we're just getting families to plop in here, which means I can put you in the storehouse because that is where we desperately need you. We're farming the fields as well. And the next family that does come in here, we need in the windmill. And then we have this area up and running. And that's amazing. Look at the food too. So that's why we don't want to focus on another field here when it comes to food. But we need to fix this. 70. How's that looking out? Oh, it's still not good enough. Wow. I didn't expect that. Well, as you can see, we do need a lot more families here. And I think that will be my focus point in the next episode. Well, obviously not the whole episode. But we need to fill this. Because this was the key to make them happy in the last episode. Obviously, taxation. Oh, wait a minute. We would have 77 without taxation. So imagine if we fix this. And yeah, that's pretty good. But yeah, I'm gonna end the episode here, guys. This is actually turning out to be a really fun series to play. Let me know if it's fun to watch. Again, keep those comments coming for tips and suggestions and stupid things that I have missed. Probably like the water, like right here. Now we finally have water, which is good. But again, thank you all for watching. Thank you all members that are supporting more than us watching this video. And if you want to become a member, you can grab your shield and join the shield wall by pressing join below this video. But again, thank you all for just watching. Don't forget to join the Discord linked in the top comment. And if you want to see the next episode in this series, you're going to see that video on the screen right now. So keep your access sharp, and I will see you in the next video.